Bloodstrike is dying. That's what a lot of people are saying. And they're not entirely wrong. Bloodstrike is not dying as in dying, but it's slowly losing its momentum. And I'm literally here to state the reason why this is happening and basically how to save Bloodstrike. So if you're a dev, a Bloodstrike dev, or you're from NetEase or whatever, or you're actually a creator that's partnered with Bloodstrike, I would advise that you actually send this video because I have some crazy insight, because I've researched about this and I kind of know what I'm saying. Well, not just the research, but the fact that I have a lot of experiences when it comes to mobile games, taking into consideration that I've played almost all genre of mobile games in, you know, the past 3 to 4 years, or possibly even 6 years if I'm being honest, because I started playing mobile games in like what, 2018? Dude, I have that experience, I can't lie. But let's get straight to the business. Now, Bloodstrike is losing momentum. Why am I saying that? Because there's a decline in player activity or interest when it comes to the game. Now, usually that happens with every single game. You know, when it gets to like the end of the season, we see a kind of small shift in the player base where, you know, they're trying to look forward to the new thing, because obviously they're just used to seeing the old same thing over and over again. But with this, it's something more than that, and I'll explain in a few. So when Bloodstrike came out, Bloodstrike had a very huge chunk of interest from mobile players, because one, Warzone Mobile literally launched around the same time and it was terribly optimized. Like, there was no great optimization with Warzone, and a chunk of mobile players had potato devices. So if you're a mobile dev or you're a mobile studio, your main objective is to optimize your game, nothing else but optimization. And Bloodstrike is kind of lacking on that right now as we speak. We're seeing the game adding more stuff and not really optimizing the base of it. And if they do even optimize it, what they're literally doing is trying to make the game look more beautiful after each update, which is an issue. I'm just being honest. Just tone down the effects, right? Bloodstrike, if you're watching this video, tone down the effects, tone down the graphics, just make everything look a little bit normal. Don't overdo yourself. All right, mobile audience is not the same as PC audience. You can overdo yourself with the PC, but the mobile audience, just let us be the way we are, or how we used to be when we started. So yeah, tone down the optimizations. Now, the second thing I'm actually going to talk about is the fact that Bloodstrike has become easy. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, or even if they do, they probably agree with me. Bloodstrike has become easy. Now, when Bloodstrike came out first, I could promise you it wasn't easy. Bloodstrike was tough. You needed a teammate, you needed friends, you needed people who were good to play. In fact, your randoms weren't really randoms who you could actually trust in a game, and you genuinely care for that. So you, even as a random yourself, you try to get better. People were invested in trying to, you know, find out if they could see other creators who could help them become really good at the game and stuff like that. Like the game wasn't easy, right? And there were reasons why the game wasn't easy. One, we had one map, and at that time it was deserted. I will tell you for a fact that players weren't really getting bored of deserted as much. But, you know, getting to hear that Shutter Island was coming at the time was kind of like something good that we were all expecting, or we were all hyped for. And I'll tell you for a fact that back when we had just one map, climbing ranks was really tough. Like, you need a team, and you need the team to communicate and give you, you know, heads up of where enemies were and stuff like that. Like, Deserter was a blast, I'll be honest. And I remember when I first hit Master, you know, when I first joined the game, like, it was amazing. I felt so good because it was worth it. Like, it actually took me some time to actually get there. Like, when my teammates, or the teammates that I used to play with, weren't even online to play, I felt bad because, damn, I literally have to carry like so many people, you know. And Deserted really didn't have enough money to even buy teammates back. So although teammates can spawn back in, you can't really buy them back at the time that you really wanted to buy them back, right? So they were a little bit careful with how they were pushing, and, you know, people were sticking with each other more, not running around the whole map and stuff like that on Deserted. And like I said, rank was worth it. And it wasn't easy to climb ranks. It's not like when rank reset right now, you could literally, like, you know, run your raid randomly and just climb ranks and stuff like that, or get a chunk of kills just like that and get rank. No. It was gonna take some time before you actually climbed rank, and that was just for deserted. But with the introduction of Shutter Island, I'll tell you for a fact that Shutter Island is amazing, but Shutter Island is basically an ADHD fest. You just keep going back in, keep dying. It's like a multiplayer of battle royales. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's good, it's fun, but too much of fun ruined the challenge. All right, now too much of the easiness of Shutter Island has ruined everything. Now players who are not even worthy of being in legendary are literally in legendary right now, and they are hella bored of the game. Same as, you know, the tryhards as well. The tryhards are bored of the game because it's literally so easy. Shutter Island is so easy, they can get rank points so easily and stuff like that. Now how do you fix this? One, make Shutter Island a limited time mode, right? Some people are gonna some people are not really gonna be happy with this. I mean, heck, when Alcatraz came out in Call of Duty Mobile, it was you know, a map that you could access all the time. But the devs realized, no, that Alcatraz is literally gonna destroy the game. It's gonna make it easy for players to climb rank in Battle Royale. So what did they do? They made it a limited time mode. They put it on the weekends. So you could do exactly the same thing, right? Bloodstrike devs, you could make Shutter Island a weekend limited time mode where players would, you know, just head into Shutter Island on the weekend, and you know, people are actually gonna have a blast. And actually, when you do make Shutter Island, you know, you put the Shutter Island on the limited time mode, you're gonna have to lock the deserted map so that it would push every single player into Shutter Island, and it's going to be a blast for everyone. There's going to be an actual challenge. Now aside making Shutter Island a limited time mode, reduce the rank points you gain when you play Shutter Island, right? It's too many rank points. You give out too many rank points in Shutter Island. Now I remember Apex Legends Mobile, bro, it was so tough to climb ranks in Apex Legends Mobile. There was an actual challenge because heck, players would literally like try so much and so hard to literally, you know, get to the end of the zone and fight it out just to, you know, get that rank point. And the rank point you would get is what, like 30? The highest you get was like 50 or so. But look at Bloodstrike, you're getting like 200 plus points per game. How the heck is that supposed to be a challenge, bro? Like that's too easy, right? People are gonna get bored easily. What happens when people actually get bored? Right? What happens when people get bored? People would demand you to literally bring out events all the time because they're done grinding rank. There's nothing else to grind, so bring out an event, right? And to bring out events, it's gonna be tough because you have to plan it. You know, you probably have to redesign the maps. You have to, you know, organize rewards, stuff like that. And you can't just bring out events like every single month, and that's why rank is there. Rank is there for a reason, to make players, you know, challenge themselves, or to challenge other players whilst they actually, you know, play the game and enjoy the game, and they wouldn't feel bored. So yeah, take out Shutter Island. Don't make Shutter Island available all the time. Make it a time limited mode, and lock out all other players from deserted when Shutter Island actually comes out, so everyone is forced on Shutter Island. And then one more thing is, as I said, is to reduce the rank points on Shutter Island alone. In fact, reduce the rank points even on deserted. Just allow it to be tough to grind, right? The more tough it is, the more players are going to enjoy. People are going to complain, but heck, that is what the game is for. When they complain, they're going to come back and they're going to try again to get to the higher ranks. That's how this whole thing works. You can't overfeed the players with rank points and expect them to not get bored and demand events from you every single day. Right? They're gonna get pissed. They're gonna get bored. So please do that. Now, one more thing I'm gonna talk about is the influx of skins and stuff. Now, I get it, right? NetEase probably is demanding that Bloodstrike should have a target, you know, finance, or I don't know, a target where they want to hit, you know, with a financial team where, you know, they hit this particular mark in a year. So the devs have to literally pump out skins like all the time, like literally bringing back skins after just 2 months and stuff like that. Yeah, I know you want to do that, but please don't do that. You're literally killing off the game with that, especially with the issues that the game has. Now, it's different if the game is you know, at a very good spot and you're pumping out the skins. That's fine, but this is the point where the game is actually like, players are actually getting bored of the game and you're just pumping out skins. dude, you're gonna piss off the whole community, because it's gonna be like you don't really care about, you know, the community having a good time, and you just care about the money. If there's one thing I know, mobile players really hate that. Just care about the community. Just make sure that you have a game that they could play and they could challenge themselves and they could have fun, and they would buy the skins easily. Look at Call of Duty Mobile, a huge success, right? They're not really messing around with, you know, the gameplay and stuff like that. Things are the way they are. People are enjoying it. They're not touching it, and they're popping out the skins. That's fine. Don't try to do what Call of Duty Mobile is doing by pumping skins every week and think that, you know, players are gonna be happy with it when your gameplay is, you know, your gameplay and optimizations is not at the top. Don't do that. All right, so reduce that, and we're pretty much gonna have a very good time. All right, just all of us are gonna have a good time with that. Another thing I'm actually going to mention is stashes and draws and all that. You guys call it gacha, right? Call of Duty Mobile and every other game has a limit when it comes to the amount that you're gonna spend in a game. I've repeated this thing so many times. You guys have made your system in such a way that there's no specific amount that you can end when you want something. So even if I want to even buy something for someone else, if I want to buy a skin for someone else, that is also going to benefit you. Like, you guys are not allowing us to know the exact amount that we could even give to someone else, even if we want to do a giveaway, right? And that is so annoying. Like, someone has to spend $10 to probably get a skin, and then someone else has to spend $500 to freaking get a skin, the same skin. That is so unnecessary, right? Put a limit on the amount that you can spend to get anything in the game, and people are going to spend, right? This is not a freaking casino. We're not at a casino trying to bet our monies to see if we're gonna get something or not, right? Let us know the exact amount. Oh, you're gonna have to spend $80 to get this. You're gonna have to spend $100 to get this. You're gonna have to spend, you know, $50 to get this, and then to max it out, you're gonna have to spend an extra 100. So total is gonna be 150. Let us know the exact amount, and we are actually going to be happy with you, right? Fix that, because that is one thing that actually pisses me off, right? I can't lie. It's something else. Like, any other game doesn't do this, and you do this, and it's like you guys are trying to be a cash grab type of game, right? Now, if you guys have anything that you personally want to add, just put it in the comments, and you know, I might do a part 2 of this, and possibly after I do a part 2, I'm gonna put your you know, ideas into the video. So just leave your ideas in the comment section, and Bloodstrike, please listen to us. All right, I don't really care if you guys copy. I don't care if you guys pick inspiration from other games. I don't mind. Just listen to all of these things that I've highlighted, and it's gonna work out for both of us.